Hello and welcome to Home Cooking Spain. Today I'm going to be cooking clams a la marinera. So let's start. So I'm going to start off by peeling a few garlic cloves. I'm going to be using 3. These clams that I'm using, I just read the label and they come from Vietnam. Probably that's why they were only €3.50, because I would have liked to use the real Galician clams. About 10 years ago, when I last bought them in one of the supermarkets here, they were already €15 a kilo for fresh ones, and I've just had a look today on the internet and I've seen them for up to €60 a kilo. So no way that I'm paying that. Would you? Okay, so the garlic, I'm gonna finely chop it up really finely today. And for those interested, this recipe in Spanish is called Almejas a la Marinera, and it's a very typical dish from Galicia, just so you know. So there is the garlic and the onion finely chopped. So let's move on to the next step, which will be to put a largish pot on the heat and just cover the base with olive oil. And we'll wait for that to heat up. Okay, this is heating up, so I'm going to turn it down to number 7. I don't want it too high. And I'm going to add the onion and garlic in. And we'll gently fry it until it's slightly brown. Okay, so once the garlic and onion is starting to brown off, but not actually brown, I will add 1 tablespoon of normal household flour, and also 1 teaspoon of paprika. You can use the spicy one if you like. I would love to, but my wife would murder me, as she doesn't like hot food. Another day I'll make some for myself, just for myself. So that will mix it nicely in until the flour has dissolved, which is very quickly. So before it starts to stick in there, what I'll do also is add some salt, and now I will add the white wine. Mix it about, and I'll wait for the alcohol to evaporate. I'm going to turn it down to number 5. Look, smells really nice. Really nice. I'll keep stirring it about so that it doesn't stick. And while we wait for this, the clams will be our first course today, followed by a delicious Spanish omelette, which I made about an hour ago. If you want to see me make these Spanish omelettes, I'll leave a link in the description. Okay, so once the wine alcohol has evaporated, roughly about 3 minutes, what I will do is add a couple of tablespoons of fried tomato sauce, and we'll mix it there nicely. Okay, so after a minute or so, it's time to add in the clams. And we'll give them a nice mix about, and they will be ready once they have opened. So let's cover this up for the steam, and we'll wait roughly 3 minutes, I think. What I will do is turn the heat up to number 7 to make it a bit quicker. Okay, so once they start bubbling, I'll give them a stir about. You can see they are already blossoming. And as with all shellfish, well, all I think, I'm not sure, this at least, these are quick frozen when they are caught. Here is the, if you want to read it, it's also in English. And as they are frozen, as soon as they are caught, obviously they're going to have water in, which, as you can see, the water here, the juice, has like tripled or quadrupled, but it's still nice and thick. And obviously you might find a bit of sand. Maybe if you're lucky you'll find a pearl. It has happened. I saw on the news a few days ago that it happened to someone with these, I think. I can't remember too right, but yeah, hopefully that'll happen to you. And of course, fresh crusty bread for dipping in the delicious juice. Yummy. Okay then, so it's been 5 minutes exactly after they started to boil, so now I'll turn the heat off. And for those wondering, when the hell are you gonna make a video of you making bread? Well, now that the weather has cooled down, very soon, so stay tuned. So I'm going to leave that there on the side for 5 minutes, and then we'll dish it up. But first, let's have a taste check. Open wide. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Just beautiful. So now for the money shot. So there you go. Some delicious clams a la marinera. And now let's have a taste of this delicious marinera sauce. Wonderful. And of course, we can't forget to push it up. There you go. Well, I hope that you enjoyed today's recipe video. If you did so, please give me a like. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And I look forward to making my next recipe very soon. Thank you for watching and goodbye.